So yeah. So Advait, he was from the Dadar Center and he had ranked 700 in JEE. And Advait branch changed from mechanical to CS. He's in IIT Bombay right now. And the thing is that I think he's the branch opener of mechanical. Can you confirm, Advait?
No.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Huh. So Advait was getting electrical dual degree, but still he chose mechanical in IIT Bombay. And then he branch changed to CS. So Advait will be talking. After that, Utkarsh. So Utkarsh is also in IIT Bombay. He got civil engineering. And after working hard for the first year, he branch changed to chemical engineering. So he'll also be talking to you. Dere will be joining us shortly. So Dere had ranked around 2012. He was getting aerospace engineering and he branch changed to computer science, and that too with a really high CPI. So these are the people who you need to contact for branch change. So and I think Utkarsh and Advait need to leave soon. So if you have any doubts related to branch change for IIT Bombay, I don't know if they might be aware of other ITs, but for IIT Bombay, if you have any doubts, then you can ask them or Dharya, because Dharya will be joining shortly. And I think Dishay Mehta will be joining shortly. So Dishay had ranked around 224 in JEE, I think. I'm not sure exactly. And he chose computer science in IIT Kanpur. So सर ने उसे काफी डांटा था क्योंकि सब लोग IIT बॉम्बे दे रहे थे, but he chose IIT Kanpur computer science and he's happy with this decision. So I hope he'll be joining us shortly. I don't know. So you can ask doubts to him if you particularly want to ask something about it. So for now, if any one of you is planning to join IIT Bombay in the hopes of branch change, so how difficult it is, what are the statistics, whether you should do it or not, anything related to that, then please ask Advait and Utkarsh now. I hand over the stage to them. Raise your hand if you want to ask something. I'll yes, Krish and Jainam.
Yes, hello, you can hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, please be a little loud.
Yeah,
hello.
I'm Jainam's mother. Actually, Jainam got 3,963 rank. And
Ma'am, I think Krish raised his hand first. Let him go first. Yeah, Krish.
Yeah, so like even I was in a similar situation, I think with my rank, I'm getting 244. So I can either get, CS in Kanpur, there's a small chance for that, or I can take electrical in Bombay and switch to CS in the next year using branch change. So I'm contemplating both decisions. So I don't know what to take here. What is better for me?
Okay, I think Disha will be the right person to answer. I'm just talking to him on the phone. He'll be okay. He's here already. Disha, can you raise your hand? Sir will make you the co-host. So yeah, can you repeat your question for Disha? He's here now, so I think he'll be able to answer you.
Yeah, so I am getting rank 244. And according to last year's cutoffs, that is pretty close to where Kanpur closed for CS last year. But I can get electrical this year, and I am hoping for a branch change to CS in IIT Bombay.
Agreed. Yeah. Okay. Firstly, heartiest congratulations for your J rank.
Thank you.
Secondly, I would like to say that I had been through the same phase as you currently are. I was also 225, and I had the same dilemma: IIT Kanpur CSE or IIT Bombay Electrical. I had talked to many of the seniors, both in IIT Bombay and as well as IIT Kanpur. So I'll tell you what the seniors at IIT Bombay told me. So many of them told me that you can do a branch change. That is a risk that you have to take. That 1 year you'll have to struggle, but it's basically a chance of luck. It's basically luck. not many people get. For example, like the senior I talked to, his name is Harsh Borkar, and he told me that if he had been in the same situation, he was in electrical Bombay. He had taken electrical Bombay, and he was willing for a branch change. He was hoping that he would get a branch change, but due to some circumstances, he couldn't get. Like the cutoff was very high at that time, so that pressurized me that if I also couldn't do that well, and I wanted CSE, I had made up my mind for that. And if I couldn't get CSE IIT Bombay, then I wouldn't want to regret that I had taken electrical. And though I don't like electrical that much, a bit of personal bias also. But yeah, if I wouldn't have gotten into CSE, then I would have felt guilty that why did I do something like that. So I took a safer decision according to me, I felt, and I went for IIT Kanpur CSE, and currently I'm like very happy with my decision and all. But yeah, it is totally upon luck, because this year, due to COVID and all many reasons, the branch change was lenient. Like many of them did a branch change to CSE at IIT Bombay. So yeah, it is based totally upon luck. Like if next year, if the conditions are very harsh and it is very tough, then people might not get. Like basically, it is 2% of the 2% only people get a branch in. Like basically three or four people into CSE. Am I right, Dhruv? Because I don't know exact. But this year it was lenient.
The statistics are different at IIT Bombay. I think for IIT Kanpur, you might know better.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. That really helps.
Okay.
So you had asked about branch change, right? Like if you are from electrical and for branch change, whether you can get into CS. Yeah, so I think I'll let Advait answer. So first, just some background. So there are this year 16 people got branch change from electrical to computer science in IIT Bombay, and the majority of them were from electrical engineering. So there is some trend that people who are from electrical, they're more likely to get branch change, but it is not like just because you're in electrical you get branch change. There are several reasons for that, because if the person is in electrical, then there is a great chance that he performed well in JEE. He's a good student, so he will have a higher CPI in college also. So that's the thing. I think for branch change, Advait and Dhairya might have to say something. Advait was from mechanical, as I said, and Dhairya was from aerospace. So would you like to continue, Advait?
हाँ ठीक है. The thing is कि electrical का basically वो जो course रहता है ना, like the course content, it's very hard. बहुत ही it is stressful and all, like उनको like बहुत काम करना पड़ता है and all, and so it is really difficult to perform well in electrical. Like electrical is considered the most like ऐसा एकदम hard work करना पड़ता है, बहुत struggle करना पड़ता है in electrical, क्योंकि course content बहुत होता है उनका in IIT Bombay at least. So like electrical में branch change करना from electrical to CS is quite difficult, I would say. मतलब इसीलिए like अपना like I think अपना this year only like 4-5 students from electrical branch change to CS. So इसीलिए I'm saying कि like don't consider this कि हाँ मैं अभी electrical में हूँ, मेरा CPI बहुत अच्छा आएगा and I will easily branch into CS. तो like don't consider this like ऐसा rule कि तू electrical में तो तुझे बहुत you have much better chance than anyone else to be branch into CS. ऐसा मत सोच. So बस I wanted to say that.
I'll just add one small thing. Tell me if you agree with it. So in the first year, you have department introductory courses in the second sem generally. Now electrical people, they have 2 department introductory courses, and both are 6 credit courses. They have one in the first sem and one in the second sem. Now here's the thing, the grading for the department introductory course in the second sem was not at all good, because I know one of my friend, really brilliant student, he got branch change from electrical to CS, and still he missed a 10-pointer in the second department introductory course. They are known as DICs. So here's the thing, in electrical people are already so smart, and IIT Bombay has a system known as relative grading, where the grades of the people, they are marked relative to each other. So first they make a rank list, suppose there are say 150 people, so they gave 10 grade to the top 20 people, they gave 9 grade to the 30 people after that, then they give 8 grade to like, I don't know, 40 people after that, and so on. So in electrical, you're already competing with some of the best people who just miss CS, so they are already desperate to get into CS, and people in electrical will already be really smart. So in electrical, the competition, you need to compete within your department also, and that competition is already very tough in both of the department introductory courses. And since I told there are 6 credit courses, and 6 credit is like, it's a major course, so you have 12 credits in your first year in which you need to perform really well. You cannot afford to get something like a 7 or 8 pointer in these courses. So that's what makes branching from electrical hard. In fact, I would say like there's Advait, and there was another guy who's the opening rank of mechanical engineering last year. His JE rank was 298. So like he just missed electrical BTech. He was getting dual degree, but he still chose to be the opening rank of mechanical engineering. And when I talked to him, the reasoning he told me that electrical already has this much stress. When you are in mechanical, it's better to perform. Yeah. Because in first year, there are 2 competitions. For the department courses, you need to compete within your department. And for the common courses, you need to compete with the entire institute. Now, if you are a student who is looking for branch change, then for the entire institute, you are definitely going to perform well. If you are a decent enough student, you will get good grades in it. But for those department courses in electrical, you already get so stressed out within your department that it may affect your performance both in the department courses and the common courses. So that's why he chose mechanical. Like he did not plan to branch change initially, but if you are in mechanical, then performing well in the department course becomes easy. And since the pressure is not so much, it's more chill than elect, you can perform well in the common courses also. So there is one thing which you need to consider. His rank was 298 last year. So you can see just missed electrical BTech.
I would like to add one point here. Like probably not the first semester, but in the second semester, you might come to campus because the COVID situation is getting better. For us, both the semesters were online. So time, like to give time, we could give more time to academics. But once you reach the campus, there will be a lot more distractions. There will be clubs, the extracurriculars, the sports, all the stuff would start playing and you would get distracted. Like you would also feel like, why not take part in those extracurricular, take part in those tech teams and like explore whatever you want to do in your life. So if you are joining IIT Bombay electrical, so you have to be very, very sure that you have to branch change and not like deviate from your goal. But in an online semester, the opportunities are still exist, but those are obviously very less than those which are available to us in the offline campus. So electrical, the course load compared to other branches is the highest, both in the first year and in the upcoming years. So you have to like just like what do I say, like prepare or perform academically only in the first year and won't be able to do anything else for the whole tenure.
I would also like to add that if you are too much focused and if you are still in your JE mode and you are determined that you want a branch and definitely want, only then you should, if you are having electrical, only and then you should consider IIT Bombay electrical and branch change to IIT Bombay CSE. Like because there is a very slim risk, as Dhruv and Utkarsh had also said, due to lots of competition is there. Like all the general category AR between like 200, like 100 something to 200 something. So the competition is also very high, and mostly all of the people and your branch mates also would be determined to opt for the CSE branch. So that would reduce your probability of getting into CSE. And yeah, so if you don't want to like go in that rat race again, and if you don't want to like do that much efforts, and then you should like opt for I think IIT Delhi CSE, IIT Madras CSE, or IIT Kanpur CSE. Like basically top 5 IITs which are Bombay, Delhi, Madras, Kanpur and Kharagpur, all the CSE is almost the same. So it won't matter if you are IIT Bombay CSE, or in the long run, I'm saying it won't matter anyhow if you are IIT Bombay CSE or IIT Madras CSE or IIT Kanpur CSE.
So I hope that answers your doubt. Now moving on to Jainam. He had raised his hand earlier.
As far as branch change is concerned, I guess I believe we have done with it. Any question regarding branch change you want to ask? First, we go through that first, and then we'll go for another question.
Yeah, actually, my son got 3963 rank, and he's getting BITS Hyderabad Computer Science. His marks are there. और उसे इसमें बॉम्बे आईआईटी में लास्ट यानी जो ड्यूअल है ना मेटलिस्टिक और मेटोलॉजी, वो दोनों का वो ड्यूअल मिल रहा है, और फिर कानपुर जाएगा तो फिर मटेरियल साइंस और कानपुर में मैकेनिकल एरोस्पेस, बायो इंजीनियरिंग, केमिकल, केमिस्ट्री, सिविल, अर्थ साइंस, मटेरियल साइंस, वो सब मिल रहा है. तो उसे क्या करना चाहिए? बिट्स कंप्यूटर लेना चाहिए या ये लेना चाहिए बॉम्बे में लास्ट यानी ड्यूअल है जो मटेरियल्स का, वो लेना चाहिए, या फिर कानपुर में ये लेना चाहिए?
सो मैम सबसे पहले तो आई थिंक उसे बॉम्बे में मेटलर्जी डुअल को छोड़ के बीएस केमिस्ट्री भी मिल सकता है. एक सेकेंड ना, मेरे पास जोसा खुला है, मैं बीएस केम के देखता हूँ कट ऑफ. जस्ट मिनट.
और उसके भी पहले लाइक आपके चाइल्ड को कुछ इंटरेस्ट है, लाइक किस में इंटरेस्ट है ज्यादा?
अच्छा, उसको फ्यूचर में आईआईएम करना है, फाइनेंस मार्केटिंग बिजनेस करना है, उसे मास्टर्स नहीं करना है.
ओके तो फिर हाँ, तो लाइक तो फिर जरूरत नहीं है कि बिट्स हैदराबाद सीएसई करे. अगर उसको आईआईएम करना है तो फिर हाँ, तो फिर बेसिकली आईआईटी बॉम्बे का भी कोई कर सकता है. लाइक बेसिकली हमारा अभी आईआईटी कानपुर में ये सेमिनार हुआ था. बेसिकली टाइम जो होता है ना, एक इंस्टीट्यूट है जो आईआईएम के लिए पढ़ाते हैं, तो उनका एक वेबिनार हुआ था कि कौन से लोग करते हैं लाइक फॉर आईआईएम एंड कैसे होता है प्रोसेस एंड ऑल. तो बेसिकली उन्होंने वही बोला कि सारे इंस्टीट्यूट्स में लाइक मैकेनिकल लाइक अप्लाई करते हैं, मोस्टली मैकेनिकल, सिविल, वो वाले, और बहुत सारे जो करते हैं ना सबका हो जाता है ऑलमोस्ट. सो आई थिंक दैट शुड डू इट.
तो ये बॉम्बे आईआईटी का जो ड्यूअल जो है वो नहीं लेना चाहिए.
ड्यूअल कौन सा मिल रहा है उसको?
मटेरियल एंड मेट्रोलॉजी, मटेरियल साइंस एंड मेट्रोलॉजी.
हाँ मैम, उसे आईआईटी बॉम्बे में मेटलर्जी एंड मटेरियल साइंस मिल सकता है, बीएस केमिस्ट्री मिल सकता है, एंड ये भी मिल सकता है, एक सेकेंड, एनर्जी इंजीनियरिंग डुअल डिग्री. तो हाँ, ये 3 ब्रांचेस. ओके, नहीं एनर्जी तो नहीं है. हाँ, बेसिकली
5000 रैंक तक है, एनर्जी 5000 रैंक तक है.
एनवायरनमेंट होगा ना?
एनवायरमेंट, मेटलर्जी एंड बीएस केम मिल सकता है. एंड अगर उसे कोर में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, दैट ही डेफिनेटली डज नॉट वांट टू गो फॉर कोर फील्ड, देन CS I don't feel it's that useful, because मुझे पर्सनली लगता है कि IIT बॉम्बे में ना नॉन कोर के लिए अपॉर्चुनिटीज काफी मिलती है. If you especially want to go in management finance, then from IIT Bombay you can do a minor degree in management, you can do a minor degree in entrepreneurship, and you get a lot of opportunity from the clubs also, from the various cells also. So then, and also one more thing, flexibility in courses. So due to new institute policies from the in the 3rd and 4th year now, if you're not interested in your major degree, then you can take very less credits of a major degree. मतलब ये mechanical के लिए भी introduced हुआ है, but they're planning to introduce it for more departments also. कि तुम्हें अगर core mechanical में interest नहीं है, then in the 4th year you can do just 1 or 2 mechanical courses and be done with it. तो ज़्यादा mechanical पढ़ना भी नहीं पड़ेगा. And this they may introduce for other departments also. So I feel that in that case it would be better if you are specifically that you want to go for IIM, it's better to choose the college over branch. So does anyone want to add?
अच्छा, और तो फिर कौन सा लेना चाहिए? 4 ईयर यानी सॉरी 5 ईयर ही मिल रहा है उसे तीनों, तो कौन सा लेना चाहिए? एनवायरमेंट?
Yes, chemistry is of 4 year.
BSchem, yeah, it's a 4 year program. वो अभी उसको देखना है, तो मतलब उसकी चॉइस है अभी. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल BSchem में इट्स अ बैचलर ऑफ साइंस डिग्री, इट्स नॉट अ बीटेक डिग्री.
नहीं, उसे बीटेक लेना है, बीएस नहीं लेना है.
then he should talk to seniors who will tell कौन से ब्रांच ज्यादा चिल है, किसमें ज्यादा टाइम मिलेगा दूसरी चीज करने की,
और
मेटलर्जी
जो
और
कानपुर ऑप्शन कैसा है?
See,
साइड एक्टिविटीज साइड में जो कोर्स रहते हैं माइनर कोर्स के लिए।
हाँ हाँ, सो आंटी मैं तो यही बोलूंगा कि फाइनली उसको अगर आईआईएम ही करना है ना, सो
हाँ।
लाइक इन दैट आई थिंक वो भी मैटर नहीं करता कि कौन सा कॉलेज है, एंड क्योंकि लाइक सब सारे आईआईटीज का एकदम हाई क्लियरेंस रेट होता है इनटू आईआईएम्स, एंड बेसिकली फिर उसको वो करना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से कि जो उसको इंटरेस्ट हो और जिसमें वो ये भी कर सके, कोर्स का भी इतना लोड ना ले और साइड बाय साइड आईआईएम का भी एकदम अच्छे से करे और लाइक कैंपस लाइफ भी थोड़ा एंजॉय करे, एंड नॉट कि हमेशा असाइनमेंट्स एंड एकदम स्ट्रेस में रहे वो, क्योंकि वो फिर कोप अप नहीं कर पाएगा आईआईएम का भी एंड ये भी। सो
आईआईएम का स्टडीज भी कराते हैं वो लोग यहाँ आईआईटी में?
आईआईटी में नहीं कराते, लाइक यू हैव टू लाइक आई जैसे मैं बोला ना, टाइम करके एक इंस्टीट्यूट है,
हाँ।
तो लाइक वो टाइप होता है, फिर उनका टाइप होता है बहुत अच्छा सा, एंड लाइक हमें स्टैटिस्टिक्स दिया था कि बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स गए थे आईआईटी कानपुर से, तो सिमिलरली आईआईटी बॉम्बे से भी बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ने किया होगा आईआईएम अहमदाबाद या कोलकाता या सो।
अच्छा, एक्स्ट्रा एक्टिविटीज के लिए बॉम्बे अच्छा है या कानपुर?
एक्स्ट्रा एज इन स्टार्टअप्स, देखो स्टार्टअप्स एंड ऑल के लिए बॉम्बे इज बेटर, आई वुड से दैट।
ओके।
एंड आईआईटी कानपुर में फ्रीडम बहुत है, लाइक तुम्हारा अगर दिमाग चले, लाइक कुछ भी आइडिया है तुम एकदम हाई लेवल तक लेके जा सकते हो, प्रोफेसर्स एंड ऑल भी तुम्हारा सब फुल सपोर्ट करेंगे, सीनियर्स भी है फुल ऑन, लाइक यू हैव फ्रीडम टू डू एनीथिंग बेसिकली, आपको जो करना है वो आप कर सकते हो, लाइक इतना लाइक हेल्प मिलेगा बट दिमाग खुद का लगाना है कि जो करना है, एंड कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन इतना नहीं है।
ओके, एंड व्हाट इज अबाउट दिल्ली? दिल्ली
का भी
मद्रास
स्टार्टअप कल्चर अभी बहुत अपकमिंग है, आईआईटी बॉम्बे से भी अच्छा है आई वुड से।
यस, ये बात मैं भी मानूंगा। मद्रास और दिल्ली में, मद्रास में एक इंक्यूबेशन सेल नाम की चीज है, वेयर तुम्हारे स्टार्टअप को, मतलब स्टार्टअप का जो इनिशियल स्टेज होता है वो ही मतलब बहुत डिफिकल्ट स्टेज होता है, तो आईआईटी मद्रास हैज दिस इंक्यूबेशन सेल वेयर तुम्हारे स्टार्टअप को इनिशियल स्टेजेस में व्हाटएवर यू वांट, वर्कफोर्स, फंडिंग, एवरीथिंग आईआईटी मद्रास विल प्रोवाइड यू। सो या आईआईटी मद्रास का एडवांटेज है, और सिमिलर वो लोग आईआईटी दिल्ली में इंप्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं, तो आई वुड से आईआईटी दिल्ली का बहुत अपकमिंग स्टार्टअप कल्चर है, तो डेफिनेटली गुड। बस एक चीज मैं कहूंगा कि आईआईटी दिल्ली में कैंपस लाइफ माइट बी लिटिल हार्ड, बिकॉज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कैंपस छोटा है आईआईटी दिल्ली का, दूसरा शहरों के बीचों बीच है, लाइक आईआईटी बॉम्बे का कैंपस आपको पता होगा, इट इज इन पवई, काफी फैला हुआ कैंपस है, ग्रीनरी है बहुत, जबकि दिल्ली के कैंपस इज लाइक इट्स अ कंक्रीट जंगल, इट्स इन द मिडल ऑफ द सिटी, एकदम साउथ दिल्ली के पीक एरिया में है वो, एंड थोड़े आई मीन मुंबई के लोगों को दिल्ली में सेटल होने के लिए चैलेंजेस होते हैं थोड़े, तो आई गेस बस ये चीज है। कैंपस लाइफ के टर्म्स में अगर बात करूँ तो इवेंट्स बॉम्बे में ज्यादा होती है, जैसे टेक फेस्ट आप देख लो, मूड इंडी को देख लो, तो इवेंट्स बॉम्बे में ज्यादा मिलेगी, तो कैंपस लाइफ रिच ज्यादा बॉम्बे की है मैं कहूंगा।
ओके, और मैं क्या पूछ रही थी, ड्यूअल डिग्री जो ये है मटेरियलिस्टिक वाला, वो कैसा है, यानी वो कुछ मजा आएगा उसमें उसे?
सब्जेक्ट देखो, उसे कोर नहीं करना तो डिग्री उसे बस खत्म करने के लिए करनी है, तो इन दैट केस आई वुड, मैं सजेस्ट करूंगा कि गो फॉर बीटेक प्रोग्राम जो 4 इयर्स में खत्म हो जाए, रादर देन स्ट्रेचिंग इट आउट फॉर एमटेक, बिकॉज अगर आप डुअल डिग्री लोगे तो उसमें आपको प्रोजेक्ट भी करना पड़ेगा आपके एमटेक के लिए, यू हैव टू राइट पेपर्स एंड ऑल, सो फॉर दैट तुम्हें कोर की पढ़ाई करनी पड़ेगी ज्यादा, नॉट अ वेरी प्लेजेंट एक्सपीरियंस आई वुड से।
4 ईयर नहीं मिल रहा है उसे, बॉम्बे में नहीं मिल रहा है।
4 ईयर में बीएस केमिस्ट्री में मिलेगा ना, पर
वो उसको बीएस शायद नहीं लेना।
But if he wants to go in non-core, then BS, BTech, I don't think it will make a huge difference. And one more thing I would like to say that when branch change, yeah, so branch change का option अगर वो BS Chem में है, तो मैं बस कट ऑफ बता दूं, जैसे उत्कर्ष, what was the cut off for aerospace civil इस साल?
सिविल में शायद ऐसा ब्रांचेस लोगों ने किया नहीं ज्यादा, केमिकल और एरोस्पेस का नियरली 7.7 के आसपास था।
Yeah, so हाँ, तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है ना, that even if you are in some other branch, ये जो ब्रांचेस होते हैं ना, जैसे एरोस्पेस है, सिविल है, जो 4 ईयर ब्रांचेस है, एनर्जी, इंजीनियरिंग, फिजिक्स, इनका ब्रांचेस का कट ऑफ भी इतना लो होता है दैट लाइक I think any decent student can easily score them even with less than minimum effort. So even if you're in a 5-year program or a 4-year program, you can go for a branch change to a 4-year branch just to finish your BTech quickly. So yeah,
तो
that
उसे बॉम्बे अगर अभी अभी बॉम्बे में 5 ईयर ले रहा है तो उसे ड्यूअल में से सिंगल जा सकता है नेक्स्ट ईयर, यानी 1 साल के बाद
हाँ ब्रांच चेंज
हो
जन्म
सकता है, ड्यूअल में से सिंगल हो सकता है ना, और वो इजी भी है।
two higher branches, electrical, CS, mechanical में hard है, उसके बाद cut off starts falling very fast, so it's easy.
ओके ओके, तो मिल सकता है उसे।
Okay.
अच्छा
Okay.
लास्ट
Good,
So,
we should move. जन्म तुम पर्सनली इस क्वेश्चन को रेज कर सकते हो बाद में ध्रुव से या किसी और के
Okay,
साथ
yeah.
में।
So
ठीक है?
I see a lot of raised hand. So before that, हमने मतलब मैंने अद्वैत ने दिशा उत्कर्ष हमने तुम्हें काफी डीमोटिवेट किया, नेगेटिव साइड्स बताई ब्रांच चेंज की, बट आई हैव अ फ्रेंड धैर्य. सो धैर्य ब्रांच चेंज फ्रॉम एरोस्पेस इंजीनियरिंग टू कंप्यूटर साइंस एंड उसके व्यू पॉइंट थोड़े अलग है, मैं भी उसके काफी व्यू से अग्री करता हूँ. सो आई सी अ लॉट ऑफ रेज्ड हैंड्स और ये क्वेश्चन काफी लोगों को होगा, तो आई जस्ट गिव धैर्य द स्टेज फॉर सम टाइम, तो वो अपने व्यू पॉइंट्स बता सकता है, थोड़े अलग है मेरे से. जस्ट अ मिनट. या धैर्य.
Okay, hi. I'm Dhairya Jhunjhunwala and I branch changed from aerospace to CS this year. And the fact was that मेरे को branch change इसलिए करना था क्योंकि I was not happy with my performance in JEE at the start. So I was really like, I was getting CSE at Triple IT Hyderabad through the other exam. And I was getting aerospace over here. So even I was in a very tough spot because this was a very big decision and I liked CS from the start. It was not like I wanted IIT Bombay as per, but I wanted to do CSE only. So it was a very difficult decision. But then I had to make up my mind at the start only that I want to push for branch change. So there are many reasons why branch change is easier as compared to JEE. Like not many, but there are few reasons why branch change is easier as compared to JEE. One reason is that much of your competition is removed as part of the JEE process because there will be many people who will go to other colleges. Like for example, your 1 to 60 rank around will go to CSE Bombay, 60 to 120 will go to CSE somewhere else. So you won't have to compete with these people again for the branch change to CS, right? So
Dhairya, can you switch on the camera if possible?
yeah, camera is a little bit bad, so is that okay? Not the
No
best.
issues. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'll switch on the camera, but it's not.
No issues, no issues. Please go ahead.
Okay. So that is a very big point that many of the students are filtered out during the JEE process, making the number of students lesser. Then one more important point is that JEE is very different from college. Like over here in college, in JEE, you had 2 years of studying and just one single paper, which would decide your entire fate. And my JEE paper did not go as good as I wanted it to. So, and hence I was not happy with it. But once I was here, we had 1 year of exams, which like we had exams very regularly per week, 1 or 2, but their weightage was maximum 5% or something like that, 5 or 10% to my total. So even if I was ill or even if I messed up in one exam, it did not really spoil my entire performance. Hence, I was not demotivated ever in the whole 1 year. I was not ever demotivated and like, I can't do this anymore. I was not facing that issue because even if I missed a quiz, there were probably best out of quizzes, or there was probably a small weightage one. Hence, I was able to continue my discipline for the entire year. One important thing is that you need a lot of discipline to do it, not only to CS, but even to elec or supposed to mechanical if you want to branch change. Even those are very good branch changes. It's not like CS is the best and elec is not good. There are many people in elec who are doing wonderful things. So even over there, you need a lot of discipline. Like there will be a lot of things going on in college, which is not the end of the world. Like there are many projects which my friends like Dhruv and all also did in his first year. Like there is something like SOS, Summer of Science, there is SOC. So these are just projects that you will see a lot of people doing in your first year. But I chose not to do it because I thought that I should give more time to my branch change and that I can do these projects later. And now that I'm in CSE, I am doing a lot of projects, and not doing those in the first year did not really affect me. So there will be a lot of things that you will have to skip, but I would also urge you to focus on yourself more. Like in JEE, it was a lot of struggle. So over here, you should live a little too. Like you should go out, you should have fun, because this is a gradual process. So you will need to study only a little bit every day, but you will be able to slowly add on to your CPI rather than retaining stuff for 1 year. You will not have to retain anything for 1 year. So in conclusion, if you have really made up your mind, like you will really need to fight yourself to convince yourself to push for 1 year more. So don't take it lightly. Like there are many of my friends who lazed off. Like when we were entering IIT Bombay, they told me that, yeah, I'll branch change too, I'll branch change too. But then they see there will be like there are 1400 people in this college and around 1000 won't want to branch change. So they will do a lot of time pass and they will not be very serious. So even when you are with them, you need to understand that this is more important. Like if you ask, these are all my friends only who are speaking, and there were many times I did not meet them or I did not attend any VCs just because like it would affect what I'm doing. So you'll have to not sacrifice everything, but you'll just have to be disciplined. Like you'll never have to let things go out of hand. That is more than enough, in my opinion, for a BC. It's just 1 year of proper discipline, not hardcore 15 hours studying, even like 3-4 hours studying, but disciplined and not letting it like not letting yourself loose for more than 1 to 3 days at a time. That is more than enough. So only if you have made up your mind and you think that you can do it, only then do it. But if you don't laze off, then it is a very good chance. Like many people told me also not to take IIT Bombay because branch change is very difficult. But then I thought that this is important, as someone should also say how it is possible. So that is why I'm telling you.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll tell you,
I'll just
this meeting was kept mainly because of the branch change only, because lots of call were there कि ये रैंक आ रहा है अभी ब्रांच चेंज के लिए बॉम्बे में ही रहें कि चले जाएं. So उसके perfect answers मिल रहे हैं. Very nice. Very good. Thank you very much, Dharya.
I'll just add some numbers to what Dharya said. So assuming there are 1300 people in IIT Bombay, so you can be assured that the 60, like see, among the top 20 people of the institute, 13 are already from CSE. So you can take one thing for sure, that from CSE, the toppers will mostly be from CSE, who have the highest CPI, and they are of course not interested in branch change. Second of all, if you have a decent rank, there are many factors due to which people who are even in a branch ahead of you, there are people who might be in a branch like CS or electrical, and you might be in a branch like civil engineering or something, but you still have a better rank than them. You're probably even much smarter than them, but they are still in CSE. So in such a case, you can be assured that you are more likely to get a branch change if you're working hard. Another thing I would like to say is many people are exhausted from JEE. तो IIT में जाके वो लोग पढ़ना छोड़ देते हैं. And IIT studies is different from JEE. I feel like creativity and tricks are not as much applicable here as JEE. Studying is more concept based. If you attend the lectures, you read the slides and all, then you're good to go. इतना ज़्यादा effort नहीं डालना पड़ता. Even with bare minimum, you are assured to get an 8 or 9 pointer. And by bare minimum, I mean just attending lectures and reading slides before the exam. So yeah, I agree with Daria to some extent that branch change is indeed easier. So now we move on to the next question. Neeta Dhuri.
I think most of the questions are common to everyone actually. This was the main problem, Dhruv, I'll tell you, I was facing during the day, and I called you to have chat with a lot of our mentorship program friends, right? And you guys are giving the proper response, like, what are the nitty-gritties of changing the branch. And Dhairya has explained well, actually. Thank you very much, Dhairya. Like, you explained it well. Garv Nagori से हमें question लेना है. He was very keen to this question. Garv, all Garv's fathers are there.
Sir, I think like people have raised hand before that.
Okay. No issues. Go ahead.
Neeta Dhuri. Um, yeah, Neeta, can you unmute?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm his mother. My son Nishad, he got 1,853 rank. So he's interested in doing CSC. So, like, how are the new branch IITs for CSC? Like for his rank, I think we will get in Roper or like that.
I have a friend in Roper, and reviews are mostly average, like not too good, not too bad. For Jodhpur, Patna, I've mostly heard negative reviews that they're not that good. But if you're getting some other college than Jodhpur or Patna, go for it. For Roper, I've mostly got average reviews. So, I mean, the order is exactly as you would expect. There is nothing new which I can say. That old IITs, I would say that Delhi, Kanpur generally have the best CS programs in all of India, Delhi and Kanpur. After that, Bombay and Madras. Bombay and Madras. After that, like in the order of ranking of IITs also, like pretty much the same order is followed for the quality of the program. Like after that, Kharagpur, Guwahati and all. So there's no new insight which I can really provide about that.
What is
I'll just say that
trying for branch change or taking into good IIT and trying for branch change like that.
ma'am, we have already talked at length about branch change. So is it fine if we move to some other questions now?
Yeah, that's the only thing like we wanted to know. Like to choose a IIT, like a particular IIT or a particular branch. That's the confusion.
Yeah, so like we have answered that there are a variety of factors which you need to consider, such as what is the interest, whether you're interested in core or non-core, whether you're ready to give in what they asked, whether you're ready to give in that kind of work and effort, even into your college. Like we have talked at length about that. So I'm sure if you like see what we have talked, the points which we have made before, then we have mostly answered any of the questions. But if there are any specific questions regarding branch change, very specific, which you have not covered yet, then please go on.
Huh? Hello. Is there like a fixed seats or like what is the percentage for it? Like they take branch change? How many students they take for it?
I don't know about other IITs, but in IIT Bombay, the policy is that 10% of the branch strength can be increased each year after branch change. And the second criteria is that after branch change, the strength of your original department should not reduce by more than 25%. So like initially, if the department has 100 seats and the top 25 students, all branch change is based only purely on CPI. So if the top 25 students have already branch changed, now even if you have the CPI to go to another branch, but if you're not in the top 25% of your branch, then you cannot branch change. So these are the two conditions for branch change.
Okay. Okay.
And this is only for IIT Bombay. I don't know the policy about other IITs, but you can easily get them on Google because IIT generally keep it posted open for everyone to see. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. So Sahil Gala. Okay. Anupriya De.
According to my rank by last year data, I am getting IIT Roorkee CS and IIT Kharagpur dual degree CS. So which is better? I mean, 4-year or 5-year dual degree?
In general, 4-year programs are more preferred by employers because given a choice between a BTech student and a dual degree student, employers will, in 90% of the cases, pick a BTech student. But then your college also comes into play. Like if you're from a better college, you have a higher chance of placing. So I don't know, like I can't really compare between Roorkee CS BTech and Kanpur dual. Sorry, Kharagpur dual.
Kharagpur.
Yeah. So I would personally say go for BTech if you can. Go for dual degree if you're looking for if you think you can work for a branch change to BTech. Course curriculum is mostly the same. So if you're going for higher education, then here's the thing. If you already do your BTech from IIT, then you cannot, like most people who do their BTech from IITs, they prefer to do their MS from USA. If you're already doing your dual degree from here, then that restricts your chance. You are giving in one more year. But if you're going for academia fields, then your dual degree does not matter that much, I would say. So you're again up like something related to your interest.
No, I'm not interested in academics. I would like to do job.
So for placements,
Yeah, placement.
yeah. So for placements, BTech is preferred, but then if your college is considered, then they would consider Kharagpur. One thing I would just like to say is that life in Kharagpur is very sad. Campus life is horrible. Nothing is fun in Kharagpur. It's a boring place. It's a horrible place. I'm sorry if anyone is planning to take Kharagpur. I don't mean to discourage, but it's just that the campus life is really dull in Kharagpur. You should keep this in mind. So
Okay.
that's one thing you should consider.
And Roorkee?
I don't know much about Roorkee. Location is really nice. It's on the mountains. Other than that, I don't know anything.
And what is like maths and computing stream? How is it different from computer science?
Okay, so just a minute. After these doubts are taken, I will explain what are all the various streams about. So please hang on till then. I'll explain
Okay.
what are the contents, what is taught in the different streams. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Karthik Agarwal.
Bhaiya, I have got a rank of 2625 and I really wanted to go for mechanical engineering in IIT Bombay. But right now I can only choose for metallurgy or civil engineering in IIT Bombay or go to IIT Kharagpur for ISC branch, which is related to mechanical. So I don't know what to do right now.
What's your rank?
2625.
2625. Okay, so first of all, if you want to do mechanical, then IIT Bombay is really good, I would say. Now here's the thing. Okay, we have talked at length about branch change. So related to branch change, you should have no doubts. But I would just like to say that CS cutoff, electrical dual degree cutoff, mechanical cutoff. The cutoff difference is like there is a great difference between electrical dual and mechanical. So in my personal opinion, you can branch change to mechanical is relatively easier in first year if you're a decent enough student. Not that hard. Would you like to give any suggestions on this, Daria? Yeah, looks like there is not there. So yeah, mechanical branching is easier. If you are ready to do the work. So
should I choose from mining to mechanical or civil to mechanical?
You're getting metallurgy and material science in IIT Bombay.
Yes. Metallurgy, sorry. Metallurgy.
Ranking wise, metallurgy is ranked higher than civil. So I would say go for it. Okay, just one thing. Okay, yeah, this is really important. So I talked about department introductory courses, right, which are there in the first year. So the department introductory courses of metallurgy, it's material science. It's a material science course. It's purely material science based. There will be extensive chemistry and if you're not interested in that, you're screwed because you will not like it and you'll get a bad grade. The grading is not good for that course. On the other hand, for civil, the department introductory course is a mechanics course, and it's just a JE course. Like in rotation, whatever dynamics you have studied, like just equilibrium, not even dynamics, just equilibrium of bodies. Maybe more advanced problems on that, more advanced concepts, but it's a mechanics course. And if you said that you like mechanics, then I think you do well in that course. So keep this point in mind that although ranking of metallurgy is higher, the department introductory course, it's painful if you don't like that subject. And grading is also not that good. Meanwhile, grading of that civil course is much better. Hey, also you said your rank is 2625, right? So
Yes.
are you getting engineering physics?
I don't know. I didn't check, but because I just wanted mechanical engineering. I tried for mechanical engineering Madras also, but it is also not available to me right now. So I don't know what to do. Like
for IIT
branch
Bombay,
change is my best option. Yes.
Okay, so engineering physics, the closing rank. Okay, yeah, it's not nice. So make your choice whether you can work and go for IIT Bombay Mechanical. As I said, it's not that challenging as compared to CS or Elect. Or you can see one more thing. You can also don't restrict yourself to IIT Bombay. You can also try for branch change in Madras if you want, because from what I've heard, the electrical and mechanical programs of IIT Madras are really good. So don't rule that out. And you're sure that you want to go for mechanical engineering only, like?
Yes. I'm 100% sure. So
yeah, so it's really nice that you've made up your mind. That's really nice. Keep these points in mind when you make your decision. It's up to you now. I've given you the information which can be given.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Garv Naguri.
Yeah, hi, thanks for the time. This based on my rank, I don't think I'll get computer science in IIT Mumbai, but I can get that in IIT Delhi. So just wanted to check what are your views on computer science program in IIT Delhi as compared to IIT Mumbai.
Really good program. Definitely the top computer science program in the country, maybe even better than IIT Bombay. I would just like to point out few differences. Okay. So the computer science curriculum in IIT Delhi in terms of difficulty level is more than IIT Bombay. This is the first thing. I think Disha will agree with me. Second of all, in IIT Bombay, the department name in IIT Bombay is CSE, Computer Science and Engineering. So in IIT Bombay, you will get more exposure to software engineering, computer engineering part of it. I'll explain this in detail when I come to the description of the branches. Meanwhile, from what I've heard about Delhi, it is a very theoretical computer science program. So just keep this in mind that if you come to Bombay and you get branch change, then it's nice. Like unless you are a big fan of theoretical computer science, which I am not personally, you do better in IIT Bombay. Otherwise, Delhi's computer science program is definitely top notch. I've given what I said about IIT Delhi campus earlier, so keep that in mind also, how much you want to enjoy your campus life and all.
Can you tell once again about the campus life in IIT Delhi? Though I would career better more than the campus life.
Sorry?
Yeah, if you can just tell me again about the campus life in Delhi. But obviously, career is more important than campus life per se.
Okay, so you don't want campus life that much.
We need, but maybe you can tell your views about campus life in between Mumbai and Delhi.
Yeah, so campus life in Bombay, hands down, way better than IIT Delhi. So the reasons for that are that IIT Bombay campus, it is much larger than IIT Delhi. IIT Bombay campus, it has a lot of greenery space. The students are also more. IIT Delhi campus, on the other hand, it's right in the middle of the city. It's there in South Delhi, Baju mein JNU hai, Baju mein government buildings. So it's right there in the middle of South Delhi. Campus is pretty small. Meanwhile, IIT Bombay ka campus large, lush, and campus life mein IIT Bombay you get exposed, like you have Tech Fest, which is the largest tech festival of Asia. You have Mood Indigo. कंपेयर टू दैट IIT दिल्ली में इतने फेस्टिवल्स, इतनी मौज नहीं होगी. So definitely campus life of IIT Bombay is better than Delhi.
Okay.
In fact, campus life of IIT Bombay is a notch above campus life of all other IITs, I would say. मतलब दिल्ली का फिर भी अच्छा है, खड़गपुर का वर्स्ट है कैंपस लाइफ, मद्रास का भी काफी अच्छा है in terms of cultural programs and the campus pretty nice. So yeah, keep this in mind. But program, in terms of program, top notch, IIT Delhi, really good.
Okay. Computer science is amongst the best.
Drew
in
is
my-
on. I'm sorry to interrupt. Drew, he is on verge of CS and electrical in Mumbai. He is AR 71. Drew, you can go ahead.
I don't know how many seats will be available, but if he's on the verge, then definitely preference one IIT Bombay CSE dalna. But yeah, to decide, are you okay with electrical? Like, if you get, do you like that subject?
Not as much.
Not as much. Like, see, like I really wish that people would think more about this, like whether they like CS because they have actually explored the subject. Because see, I'll be talking about the branches shortly, but are you that, or are you just, like, I'm not pointing at anyone, but in general, everyone, the obsession for CS, like, where does it come from? Does it come from the package which you see for CS which is being offered, the placement, or like what exactly attracts people about CS? You should introspect and consider this after fully understanding what the branch is about. So yeah, liking it is something that you only come to know after you've explored the branch sufficiently. So keep that in mind, I'd say. Not pointing at you in particular, but just saying something in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Karthik.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, so I got rank around exactly 2526. So I'm getting IIT Kharagpur or Kanpur Mech, or I'm getting IITB Metallurgy, or basically the better IITs like Madras, I'm getting chemical. So I had the confusion now ki matlab first I think I can try for branch up, means branch change. So means should I go for Bombay or Madras lower branches and try going up to E or CS from there, or should I choose Kharagpur Mechanical or Kanpur Mechanical?
So yeah, I think we have already answered this question. It depends on a lot of factors. What is your personal preference, whether you are ready to work for branches and all. So I'm sure you'll get better insight if you see the recording. We have answered these questions at length actually. So is it okay if I skip it over, or do you have anything particular to ask for it? Fine.
Right.
Okay. Arya.
Hey, hi, good evening. First of all, guys, thank you so much. You are taking out time to, educate all the kids who are in this journey. This is Arya Agrawal's father, Mukul Agrawal. So my question on behalf of my daughter is, she has got a rank, and based on 2020 data, I had a look at it. She is getting a BTech computer science in IIT Roorkee and IIT Guwahati. Else, she is getting a dual degree direct entry in IIT Delhi and IIT Kharagpur. So what do you recommend?
So like, yeah, we've been saying this. So these very particular branch comparison questions, they depend on a lot of factors, like what is your personal interest, whether you are ready to work for branch change, what, how much significance does campus life hold for you. So I think these general questions, these general considerations, they'll be covered better in tomorrow's session, because this session, it was mostly about branch change and these particular questions which a lot of students had. Like
No, my question is, sorry, maybe I was not clear about putting up my question. My question is not about Dhruv branch change. My question is more about, based on you guys' experience and connects between two different IIT institutes, which degree do you recommend? So she is getting a BTech in computer science in IIT Roorkee and IIT Guwahati versus a dual degree course in CSE in IIT Delhi and IIT Kharagpur?
Yeah, so as I said, the value of BTech is definitely more compared to dual degrees. And I also said that if you want to go for higher education, if you want to sit for placement, then you should definitely go for BTech instead of dual degree. But yeah, when you're going for BTech, you're compromising on the IIT. Like you're getting one of the newer IITs or IITs that are ranked lower. So yeah, that's the thing. Now you have to make the decision yourself. And yeah, one more advantage is that when you are taking dual degree in that IIT, the course content is still the same. So if you go for a job after that, the knowledge which you're equipped with, the knowledge is going to be exactly same or maybe even more than the people who have done a BTech. And when you're going for dual degree in the newer IIT, then the advantage is that you can sit for branch change and you can branch change from dual degree to BTech. I don't know what are the exact policies for different IITs, but for IIT Bombay, at least the policy is that you can branch change from anywhere to anywhere. So I think you should do research whether you're allowed to branch change from dual degree in CSE to BTech for Roorkee and Guwahati.
Okay, thanks, Dhruv. This does help. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. Mitansh. Hello, Mitansh, you're not audible. We'll move on. Devi Prakash.
Hello, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, you're audible.
Hi, Drew. You do a very nice presentation for us. Now, my son has got 1300 plus, and CSE in the old IITs is out of question. What he can get at Bombay is aeronautical, chemical, or maybe engineering, physics. Assuming that we are not talking of branch change or available or not available, how are these careers? At Bombay IIT, if he does any of these, what should be the prospects?
For core branches like electrical, mechanical, aerospace, and chemical, right? For these four.
Electrical, he will not get. He'll get only aerospace, chemical.
Okay.
And this is that engineering, physics, that also not in Bombay IIT. Okay, that would not be there. It would be closing.
Yeah, okay. So basically aero and chemical, right?
Right.
Yeah, so see, for aerospace, job prospects not that good if you just do BTech from IIT Bombay. For aerospace, the suggested part if you want to go in aero core is that you have to do higher education. You have to go for MS, and that MSc is it, you can't do it from India. That's the general trend. You have to do it from somewhere else. And after that, after doing aerospace, like after going for higher education also, you get to you land a particular job in some aerospace company, and you finally realize that what you have learned in your coursework, it is not what you're using in your career. Like the company will train you, the company will have a training period of 6 months to 1 year, and like they will train you on the particular software that you're using in their company, the particular, like, you know, the trade secrets, what they're using for their particular aircraft. Because these companies which are making aircraft, they are not going to reveal all their secrets for each and every student in colleges to learn, right? So this is about aerospace. You'll have to do higher education, and after you land a job, which is by itself kind of hard, you'll have to go through an entire learning process again. For chemical, I would say, again, chemical is a core branch. Placements after BTech, not that attractive, I would say. Placement, if you're at the top of a branch in chemical, you can get a really attractive placement, which compares to something which electrical people or CS people get if you're at the top of a branch. But if you're not, then you will have to go for higher education. If you're not going for higher education, then you will get a placement in some place like Jharkhand or you know, places like that, Jamshedpur or like, and salary will not be that attractive for sure. Core scene, I would say, is pretty much, it is not good for any branches other than CS and electrical. Core scene directly after BTech, even from really good colleges, even from IIT Bombay.
And
You have
non-core?
to go for higher education. Yeah.
If he goes into non-core jobs after doing this, how is it?
Yeah, so for non-core, he'll have to make a really good CV in his college days. For non-core, doing MBA will definitely be the one that will get you the job. Doing an MBA after college. And to be honest, I myself haven't explored much about non-core or what happens after college. So I'm not the right person to answer that. I think these questions will be best answered tomorrow in the session, which will be conducted.
Okay. NIT Surathkal IT would be a better option than these Bombay IIT options which we talked. IT at NIT Surathkal based on mains. That is easily available.
I mean,
I'd like to interrupt here. All of you, please understand the dynamics of the meeting. Today, since we got many calls of branch changes, the reason we kept this meeting because the experienced people and the guys who are here at this moment, they are well equipped, like bullets वगैरह सब साथ में लेके घुसे हैं कि किसने ब्रांच किधर से चेंज किया और किसको कितना मेहनत लगा, उसी पे सारा दिन इन लोगों ने R&D किया है, राइट? और जो एक मीटिंग, जो प्रॉपर मीटिंग पेस में हम लोग काउंसिल करते हैं, वो कल एड्रेस हम लोग करेंगे. उसके लिए 1.5 आवर टीचर्स भी अवेलेबल रहते हैं, राइट? सो वहां पे राइट फ्रॉम रैंक 1 to 15,000 रैंक्स में क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं, ये सारे डिस्कशंस वहां पे हम लोग करते हैं, राइट? लेकिन आज बहुत चैलेंजेस थे स्टूडेंट्स के सामने और मुझे लग रहा था कि उन चैलेंजेस को आज ही एड्रेस करना जरूरी है और बाकी सारा जो भी एड्रेस है वो कल के लिए हम लोग पेंडिंग छोड़ सकते हैं. सो ब्रांच चेंजेस से एफिलिएटेड कुछ ज्यादा डिस्कशन हमारा हो चुका है, फिर भी कुछ ऐसे चैलेंजिंग इश्यूज होंगे अभी, तो थोड़ा लाइट कर दे मीटिंग और फिर कल पे हम लोग ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं. ठीक है ध्रुव, थोड़ा टेक केयर ऑफ दिस. ओके
okay, so I'll not be taking any branching related questions now. Parth Sanghvi. Are you there, Parth? Okay, I think he's not there. Pramsu Srivastav.
Hi.
Yeah.
So, according to my rank, I will be getting IIT Guwahati CSE or IIT Hyderabad CSE. So, can I take Hyderabad? Is it good? Matlab, it is in an NIRI ranking. It is on 8th rank, but is it campus is good because it is newer campus?
Newer campus, agreed. Campus life will not be that good, but CS program मैंने अब तक अच्छा ही सुना है IIT हैदराबाद का. Mostly what I heard is that the director of IIT Hyderabad, he's a very motivated person. I'm not sure, but I think he's from IIT Bombay or Delhi. I'm not sure, but the guy himself is an ex-faculty of IIT Bombay or Delhi. Very motivated guy, and IIT Hyderabad is considered as an upcoming IIT with a really nice CS program and placement. भी जब तक मैंने सुना है, lot of companies coming for placements. So yeah, IIT Hyderabad is a good IIT, even though it's one of the newer IITs. It's definitely one that should be ranked good. Deserved है उसकी ranking, 8th rank.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Prakhar.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a few doubts.
Sure.
Actually, I am getting BITS Goa Computer Science, and my JEE Advanced rank is 3,000. So, like, should I go for aerospace in Kanpur and all these, or should I go for BITS and choose CS only?
Yeah. Okay. So, as sir said, these should I do X versus should I do Y questions. We have addressed a lot of them, or they'll be addressed tomorrow. But I'll just answer one thing. See, I'm not discouraging people from joining private colleges. Definitely not. But what I'm saying is that there will always be people who will value an IIT or NIT government college tag over a private college tag. I'm not saying that these people are definitely right. BITS Pilani student might be much smarter than an IIT Bombay student, but you will face this discrimination if you choose BITS. Now, see, as I said, I'm not discouraging you from taking BITS. It's a really good college, but there will be people who will just look at that tag. And one more thing is that BITS is a pretty expensive college. The fees per semester is really high. Internship and all. See, there is a nice joke. In IIT Bombay, paid internship means that you get paid for working. In BITS Pilani, paid internship means that you have to pay to work. So that's the thing with BITS and in general private colleges. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, curriculum wise, really good college, no doubt about that. So yeah, just wanted to warn about private colleges. Does that answer your doubt? Like the rest of the doubt, I think it will be best asked in tomorrow's session, that X versus Y comparison thing. Okay, I think it does. Hitesh Shah?
Yeah, good evening. Thanks for your time. I have a very specific question actually. My son Param Shah's rank is 8,500, and he has a choice to select between biological science in IIT Madras and NIT Nagpur, electrical and electronics. Means he has very less limitations, though he wants CS, but CS is far off for this rank. So any idea or hint from any suggestions from your side, Dhruv?
Yeah, so if you want CS, then your only option is branch change, whether it's from NIT or whether it's from IIT Madras. And see, as I said, branch change has been covered in great detail. But suppose you do manage to branch change from IIT Madras, then you are in IIT Madras CSE. Otherwise, you are in NIT Nagpur CSE. So of course, IIT Madras CSE will be much higher. So if you are ready to work that hard, then go for IIT Madras. But yeah, if you don't manage to branch change, you're stuck with biology. And I don't know whether he likes biology or not. But I would personally not like to be stuck with that. And
he doesn't like biology at all, but it was a choice between IIT Madras and NIT Nagpur.
So yeah, so this is such an important factor you need to consider, right? That in the first year, you will have department introductory courses from your own department, and you need to perform well in those courses if you want to branch change. And if he does not like biology, he'll find it really hard to perform well in those courses. And उसके कारण CPI गिर जाएगा और उसके कारण branch change भी बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा ना. So this is an important that even the branch which you are taking with the hopes of branch change, you need to at least do well to get enough a 10 or 9 in the department courses of that branch.
Right. Because what?
See, one more thing is that even if we does not get branch change, if we like IIT Madras, in fact, all IITs, they provide a lot of opportunity for students to explore outside of their branch. He can do a minor degree, or like he can take elective courses outside of his branch from computer science or something. And doing that, he can get a decent enough, not as good as someone who's done a graduation from CS, but he can get a decent enough exposure to CS. And in fact, IIT Madras, it has one of the best coding cultures in all of India. You see a lot of teams participating in ICPC and other CS coding based competitions from IIT Madras. So that exposure, he'll get really nice in IIT Madras. And he'll of course have the IIT Madras track, which is important. So I would personally say look for some other branch in IIT Madras, if not bio, if you're getting, and work for branches. This is what I would personally do, but it may differ from person to person, depending on what you like, whether you're ready to work campus life. Campus life IIT Madras will definitely be better.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
I hope that answers the question. Harsha. Sorry, just a minute. Om. Hello, Om. Are you there?
Next, Harsh.
Sir, actually, Om had asked me on personal that he wanted to speak up, so I'll.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, Om.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, my doubt was that I'm getting CSE in IIT Hyderabad and I'm getting aeronautical in IIT Bombay. Now, my interest is in both. Like I like aeronautical as well as CS, and my major concern was about placements. So, like, will I get good placements by doing IIT Bombay in aeronautical, or will I get better placements by doing CSE in IIT Hyderabad or IIT Gandhinagar as well?
So first of all, in IIT Bombay, the branch is aerospace engineering, not aeronautical.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So, if your question is that whether I'll get good placements after doing BTech from IIT Bombay aerospace, then I'll straight up say no. Placement opportunities will not be that good.
Okay, because what I was thinking that what I heard that they don't consider which stream you do, they only see which college you did your BTech from during the
That is
placement.
not at all true. See, I don't know. So see this thing, there are a lot of factors in place here. So if you're going for non-core, then your stream does not matter because you anyways have to work in something which, like you have to work in something like consultancy or management or finance. So वो anyway CS वाले भी नहीं सीखते, aero वाले भी नहीं सीखते. That is just a test of your aptitude. So for that, like you need to do MBA and all that stuff. So, but if you're going for a core job, if you're sitting for a placement in some computer like software company, so software companies के भी आप placement देखोगे ना, they will only be open for CS people and electrical people. और like हाँ, मैंने तो अब तक वही देखा कि CS या electrical वाले की openings होती है placements या internships की. तो branch नहीं देखते, ऐसा नहीं होता. Branch matters a lot and you have to spend 4 years in your branch. So please keep that in mind. The misconception is that branch does not matter.
Okay, so according to you, I'll get better placements in like software companies by taking CSE in Hyderabad, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But keep the other factors also in mind. Just don't look for placement. Keep a broad perspective that campus life कैसी होगी. And branch change का भी possibility open रखो if you're passionate enough, because there are also branch change from aerospace to CS, and aerospace से branch change करना easier होता है. Course load जो department introductory course होता है aero का, that is not that heavy. अच्छे profs होते हैं. ये साल तो अच्छे थे, next year का पता नहीं. So keep that in mind. And if you like aerospace, then you can also go for higher education afterwards if you don't want to sit for placements directly after your BTech.
Okay. So if you were in my situation, what would you prefer? IIT Hyderabad or IIT Bombay?
If I was in a situation, I'd go for IIT Bombay aerospace.
And why so? Can you please tell the reason as well?
Because I would have worked to keep the option of branch change open, because right now, even in first year, my CPI was like, it was enough that even if I was not in CS, then I would have got branch change to CS. Like I had that CPI, so I was ready to work that hard in college to maintain the CPI, and I actually worked that hard. So I feel like I would have got the branch change if I was in aero also. So yeah, I would have gone for aero because it opens up an opportunity for branch change.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay. Harsha.
Based on my rank, I'm getting IIT Bombay Mechanical, and I might look for a branch change to maybe electrical or CS. So my question is like, for any stream, say for example CSE, are there any prerequisites for any stream? Like, is it true that you need to know a certain level of coding, or similarly in electrical, is there something that you need to prepare to be?
What's your rank?
My rank is 699.
So you might get electrical dual degree if you're like, if you don't want to go through that branch change headache, you can get electrical dual degree. Let's just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Yeah. So prerequisites, nothing. Don't worry about that. just enjoy vacation, do some internship or something, or if you want to learn, only if you want, learn coding or something, मस्ती करो, कुछ books पढ़ो, ये सब करो, prerequisite का मत सोचो, nothing like that. Just having clear JEE and having your JEE knowledge is enough prerequisite.
Okay, thanks.
Hardik.
Hello. Yeah, good evening. This is Saurabh here. I'm Hardik's father.
Yeah.
So based on his ranking, there is a chance that he may get IIT Mechanical and IIT BHU CS. Okay. So just though it is not a question related to branches, but if you can quickly help us to understand whether we can go for IIT BHU CS or IIT Bombay Mechanical.
Sorry, this is an X versus Y question, and like we have gone through these. There are a lot of factors which need to be considered, and also I'm sorry, it would not be a good use of time to take.
We'll be able to answer it tomorrow for sure, and
Okay.
you will be satisfied. Right?
Okay, so yeah,
one more small query. Sorry,
Yeah,
you please go ahead.
Yeah, so in the chat, I'm seeing a question by someone with a smiley face that by Karthik, sorry, please anyone compare the general course load of CSE, E and MEC. So yeah, MEC is chiller than both of them by large margin. For E and CS, there is one thing which is taken to be mind. The by default course load, like the core course load will be higher for E, but a very important factor, in CS, the relative grading will be really high because you're competing with some of the smartest people of the entire country. So with the same amount of effort, what you can get a 10 CPI in ELEC, you would not be able to get that in CS. So in CS, you have to put in a lot of effort just to like be at the top of your branch to get a good ranking. So by that factor, I would say CS and E are nearly equal course load. And to be honest, CS people, even though their core credits might be less, we take a lot of minors and additional learning courses, due to which course load more or less becomes equal. Because I know a lot of electrical people जिनसे मैं काफी ज्यादा पढ़ता हूँ, वो लोग काफी chill हो रहे despite being in elect and me being in CS, due to that factors which I said, additional courses and that relative grading. बहुत ज्यादा मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी to maintain your CPI in CS. So yeah, but course load, only course load, E is the highest in the entire entity. In fact, I would say that even branches like chemical engineering, जो chemical engineering का course load है, उसका और E का course load, core course load, it is more than CSE. But relative grading is not that bad in chemical, so you can get by. But yeah.
So one more small query. You are mentioning about minor degree. So in IIT Bombay, what are these? I mean, what kind of minor degrees are there? Can
minor
you just
degree
put
is
some?
a degree.
Yeah.
Minor degree is a degree which you get from a department outside of your original department, and you can do a minor in departments which are not available through JOSA also, like data science, humanities, and industrial engineering, systems and controls, management. You can do a minors in entrepreneurship also. And to be honest, minors is not something which you should think of right now. I personally, मैंने minors का नहीं सोचा था first year खत्म होने तक. There will be a nice session conducted by the academic council. They will explain in much more detail than I can ever explain about minors, what are the criteria, like all that. So minors should not be what you're thinking about right now. Right now, think about your majors or branch change if you're worried about that. हो जाएगा minors. Time on it.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, I hope that answers the question. Jinam Kenya.
Hi, my rank currently is 2017. And I had an inclination towards joining environmental engineering in IIT Bombay. So I just wanted to know how the overall course is and what about the placements and thing.
So inclination, do you genuinely like that subject? You have an interest in that?
Yes.
Okay, so placements. First of all, environmental का first batch अभी तक IIT Bombay से नहीं निकला.
Okay.
So it's a relatively new branch, and since you like the subject, I'm sure you must have done your research on it. So उनका first batch अभी तक नहीं निकला, so we cannot say anything about the placement. और आगे क्या कोर्स लोड होगा वो अभी तक नहीं बोल सकते. एंड देखो काफी छोटा ब्रांच है एनवायरमेंटल. देयर आर इन द करंट ईयर देयर वर ओनली 37 people in the branch. I don't know about the coursework, what is taught and all, but one thing I've come to know is that environmental professors, they are really enthusiastic, that even if you're from outside ITV and you mail them, you can just go to Google, type in IIT Bombay Environmental Engineering Department, go to the faculty section, you'll see the faculty. So even if you mail the faculty from a personal email ID, what I've heard is that they're enthusiastic about answering your questions. Like they can answer the course, what is the course about and all. Like if you write a decent mail, you ask good questions, then they will answer you. This is what I've heard. I haven't tried it. So you can do that, and it's really nice that you're thinking like outside of CS, like and all. You have a genuine interest. I would say go for it. Go for IIT Bombay Environmental, because it's IIT Bombay, so you have the tag. It's
Right.
environmental engineering which you like. So
Yes.
it seems perfect for you.
Yes, I just had one concern was that it's in a dual degree thingy, and I was not too like as little this with dual degree.
Oh yeah, I mentioned the disadvantages of dual degree program earlier.
Yes.
But and see one more thing, since the first batch has not passed out, we cannot say anything about the placements, the trends which are true for other IITs. We don't even know which companies will come in for placement. So it's hard to answer your question, like whether dual degree will have an issue. But see, one more thing is that when given a comparison between BTech and dual degree, employers will prefer BTech. But here there is no option of BTech. So you're good to go, I would say.
Okay, fine.
Okay, Sanjay.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hi, this is Mitansh. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask that I'm getting CSE in Triple IT Hyderabad and in top NITs, and I have an advanced rank of 2231. So I would get civil in IIT Bombay, and I want to pursue CS, and I'm not too keen on doing MBA as such. So should I like go for CSE in Triple IT Hyderabad and NIT, or like take Bombay Chemical? Like how are the placements in top NITs and Triple ITs, if you have any idea?
Sorry, this is another X versus Y question, which is best answered in tomorrow's session. The factors which are to be considered for that, we have already talked about that, and what all you should consider. And also, I think I should skip this question because it will better be covered tomorrow. So is that fine?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sure. So Shubham Patel.
Hi. My son has got actually 187 rank, and as per that, he will get IIT Kanpur for CS as per last year ranking. And we also looked at 2019 ranking as per what he will get IIT Madras for CS. So again, maybe this is like comparison question, but just wanted to check if you want to answer today that which one will be better, IIT Madras or IIT Kanpur for CS.
In terms of IIT ranking, IIT Madras. In terms of curriculum, IIT Kanpur.
Okay. And how about campus?
IIT Madras campus, better.
Okay. And anyway, the third option he will have is the IIT Bombay Electrical, but yeah, that decision we will have to make whether we want to go for branch change or not.
As far as I know about Shubham, I mean, he's a hardworking student, and if he tries well, he can get a branch change for sure. But still, I leave the question up to you, Dhruv.
I would say if you're prefer the IIT which is higher in the JOSA ranking, because see, there's a reason that it's higher in the JOSA ranking. There are trends which are set over a lot of years. के statistics के basis पे लोग choose करते हैं JOSA का. So go with one which is higher. Even though like I'm saying that the curriculum is better, like if curriculum of Kanpur is better, still toppers prefer IIT Bombay CSE. There must be a reason for that the placement is better, the campus life is better, there is more like software engineering का ज़्यादा exposure मिलता है. So my personal advice, go for one which is higher in the JOSA ranking.
Okay.
And
what's your suggestion about IIT Electrical? IIT Bombay Electrical versus CS in Madras or Kanpur?
Okay, so IIT Bombay Electrical, I would say he's working for branch change, right? So branch change we have covered at
Yeah,
11. So
okay. Because his
IIT Bombay
interest is
Electrical
more
is a good
towards
program, definitely a good program, maybe one of the best in the countries. But see, in the chat, it's been mentioned that it is very stressful, and competition will also be there. A lot of competition. It's a stressful program. But yeah, as far as electrical programs are concerned, it will definitely be the best.
Okay, because his interest is more towards CS, and we also looked at the syllabus of IIT Bombay Electrical, and maybe what we found is more, I mean, less computer related subjects.
Ma'am, actually, when you think, okay, I'll cover this when all the questions are over. I'll cover what is covered, what actually the branches are about, because there are a lot of misconception about what the branches, especially what CS is about. I'll cover it shortly, so I think you should wait till then.
Sure. Thanks, Boo.
Okay. Krish Shah.
Yes, I actually wanted to ask, like, do you suggest taking CSE in the newer IITs like IIT Dharwad or IIT Bhilai, or should we take the top 5 IITs and then compromise on the course branch?
See, this is another question. Like it's been asked several times till now. There are a variety of factors which you need to consider and all. So I'm sorry, it will be best answered tomorrow, or you can watch the recording, because these questions have been asked before. So I'm sorry, but I won't be taking that question. So yeah, so I think Advaita, please wait. I need to say something now. So now about the branches, okay? So there are a lot of misconception about what the branches are about. So in short, I'll be telling what actually is the curriculum, what actually is taught in the various branches. So let's start with CS. So first of all, I'll tell what CS is not about. So CS is not about coding. CS is not about software development. CS is not about IT, information technology, which many of us have learned in school. CS is not these things. So what is CS about? So I'll just give you an idea about what computer scientists, what people who are doing research in computer science or students are doing higher education too. So they study data structures, and they study, like I'm naming some subjects. So they study data structures and algorithms. You need to read about what these things are. So they study compiler design. They study design of operating systems, computer architecture. They study machine learning, data science, and AI algorithms. So a large part of CS is just mathematics. Like for example, cryptography is another area in CS. So cryptography is not about making a new coin or making a new type of blockchain. It's about thinking about making the algorithm, making the encryption, like making the encryption algorithm. A lot of CS is done on pen and paper. Like even though the name is computer science, to do most of CS, you don't even need a computer. Like if you think about it, a lot of, like the father of computer science, Alan Turing, he did all his work in an era when you didn't even have computers like we do today. He did it all on a theoretical machine in his imagination known as a Turing machine. So most of CS you can do on pen and paper. You have to supposed to write an algorithm. You're supposed to manually test an algorithm. Then like you're thinking of some for cryptography, you're thinking of an encryption algorithm. So you use number theory. There is a lot of maths and discrete maths in computer science. So like you use your knowledge of number theory and linear algebra to test it out. So there is some part of software development in computer science, but that is not what core computer science is about. So be prepared to do a lot of discrete maths. I myself didn't know a lot of things before I joined because I did not do research like you guys, like a lot of you are doing. So please do your research what computer science is about. So then coming to electrical engineering. So electrical engineering makes you an electrical engineer. It does not make you an electrician. So if you're doing electrical engineering, you won't be able to repair the lights or fans at your house. So in the modern day, electrical engineering basically has 3 areas: analog, digital, and power engineering. So what do modern electrical engineers study? So they study things like signal processing. They study semiconductors. they study how to make transistor circuits. They learn how to use VHDL. They learn about integrated circuits. Then there's power engineering also, where they study a lot of stuff like how transformers are working, how these huge devices which you see in your power stations, how do correction devices work. And see, there is coding in electrical for sure, because the field is undergoing a lot of change each and every day due to computers getting better and better. So there will be coding, but it will not be the kind of coding which CS people do. You will be using pre-made programs which do a particular job, and you're programming something to do that job. So electrical also, it's largely theoretical. There will be lot of maths in electrical engineering, lot of calculus, lots of linear algebra. So like electrical is the field where like if you want to learn about things like Fourier transforms, you have to learn about Laplace, then you will be learning and using it extensively in your study of electrical engineering. Then comes mechanical engineering. So in mechanical engineering, yeah, so again, like electrical, mechanical engineering makes you a mechanical engineer, not a mechanic. If you learn mechanical engineering, you will not be able to fix cars. You won't even be able to repair your own bicycle. So what does it teach? So in the first few years, first year, second year, third year, mechanical engineering is going to be largely theoretical. There will be a lot of theory. You will be studying physics a lot, the kind of physics which you did in JEE. You will be learning material science. What are the materials which you use? What is their strength? What is their Young's modulus and all stuff like that. So after that, you'll be learning about systems, which like after you use this physics, how can you make theoretical systems? You won't actually be learning how to make a car. That is a trade secret of companies like Honda and Maruti. But you will be learning what are the systems which make these cars, what are the equations which govern the working and running of things like that. Now, aerospace, mechanical, and chemical, all these three have a lot of overlap. So let us talk about chemical first. So chemical engineering is not chemistry, first of all, big misconception. Chemical engineering makes you a chemical engineer. It does not make you a chemist. That is what BS chemistry is for. So what is chemical engineering? It is physical chemistry. It is an overlap between physics and physical chemistry. So you'll be saying physical chemistry, so it might involve chemistry, but it will not be the kind of physical chemistry which you saw in your JEE days. Like the department introductory course will be like that. But after that, what will you be studying? You'll be studying transport phenomenon. You'll be studying about the motion of the various liquids, the various gases, how they move through various mediums. And there will be a lot of maths again in chemical engineering, lots of calculus, lots of linear algebra and all. It will not involve chemistry, nothing like what you did in JEE days. But there will be a lot of overlap with mechanical engineering, such as you'll be learning about materials and their strengths. So that does it for chemical. I think for chemical, you can explore a lot by looking at the chemical engineering pages of various colleges for any course actually. Like just type IIT Bombay Electrical Engineering, go to the department website and see the list of courses available. There will be lengthy description about the courses, like what you're studying, what are the books, this, that. Next, coming to aerospace. So first, know the difference between aerospace engineering and aeronautical engineering. These have a lot of overlap, but they are not the same field. So aerospace again is very similar to mechanical engineering. You will not be learning how to make an aeroplane in aerospace engineering, nor will you be learning how to make a rocket. You will be learning the systems behind how they work, and similar to mechanical, the first few years it will only be spent in building up the physics. Like you will be learning about tensors, you will be learning about stuff like relativity and all, which helps you build up your concepts of physics and maths, which you will be needing later. And yeah, that's about it. The main application of aerospace, it starts really late, even after like third year and fourth year and all. So yeah, next we have metallurgy and material science. So I don't know about other colleges. I can talk about IIT Bombay. Even though people call the department metallurgy, the program is more about material science. So what is material science? So you must be hearing about these things like magic materials, nanomaterials and all. So that is what material scientists study. And it is a very upcoming field, even though it is ranked lower in JOSA. A lot of amazing research is being done in this field, not in IT Bombay, not in India, definitely. But yeah, it's a very upcoming field. There are a lot of interesting opportunities in this field. Placements are not that good, so it's ranked lower. But you study material science mostly. Metallurgy part is less, like it's less than 50%. So that's MEMS. Civil engineering, I'm sure everyone knows about it. Like it's known as the evergreen field. Everyone knows what civil engineering is. I don't need to explain it. So again, civil engineering makes you a civil engineer. It does not make you a mystery. Although people will call you a mystery in college. Okay, yeah, energy engineering. So I don't have much of an idea about energy engineering, but from what I've seen their curriculum and I'm like seeing what they're doing. So they are studying about renewable energy. Yes, they're studying about how energy is stored. What is the efficiency? Again, a lot of maths is involved. Like what is the efficiency? And yeah, energy engineering does have a significant amount of chemistry involved in it. So like I think some project they were doing about cells, like how do you make good cells which can store like I don't know, there's something about lithium ion. Okay, yeah, engineering physics. Okay, okay, just be a little slow. I'll talk about electronics and communication first. I don't know much about that because the branch is not in IT Bombay. I'm really sorry. Maths and computing. Okay, maths and computing, really nice branch. It's about, see, as I told, computer science, it has a lot of mathematics. But at some point, computer science, it delves more like how you actually apply that algorithms. How would you write the code for that? How would you optimize it? Maths and computing, it's like the perfect mixture of computer science and mathematics. Like there will be a lot more maths involved than computer science. You won't be doing a lot of coding, as much coding, and software definitely नहीं होगा because CSE में software भी आता है थोड़ा सा, software engineering. Maths and computing में वो नहीं आएगा. Really nice branch. Will study stuff like really interesting stuff such as cryptography, and we'll study about discrete structures in maths and computing. So interesting branch. Again, see, I'm repeating this, but the best way to know about any branch, just type IIT Delhi Maths and Computing on Google, go to their department page, see the list of available courses. Everything is open, like they don't want to hide it from anyone. So, okay, engineering physics. See, engineering physics is a department जिसके नाम में physics है, but engineering physics has a lot of overlap with electrical engineering. So you will be studying a lot of things which are like you'll have a lot of common courses with electrical engineers and engineering physics, but you will have a lot of opportunities to study pure physics also. Like why am I explaining what physics is? You just gave G, but yeah, nuclear physics and relativity and all that. But one thing which people don't realize, overlap with electrical engineering physics. Okay, and yeah, one more thing, the degree is a BTech in engineering physics. It is not a BSc degree, so you won't be studying like pure physics. You will be studying more of the engineering aspects of it, like how can you study physics to engineer, like how to apply it, how can you use it in engineering applications. Artificial intelligence. See, artificial intelligence is a part of fields like computer science and data science, very overlapping, almost same fields actually. So I'm sure everyone knows what artificial intelligence is about. There is not a special degree in artificial intelligence in IIT Bombay. In fact, in none of the IITs is there a special degree on artificial intelligence. But in IIT Bombay, there is a department known as Machine Intelligence and Data Science Department, from where you can do a minor. And in fact, electrical people have an elective on machine learning. Computer science people have a compulsory course on machine learning. So even aerospace, I think each and every department has these basic courses on machine learning. Machine learning is a way of implementing artificial intelligence. So really nice subject, but there is no degree on it, and it is something that most people, they like, it is a thing that you learn a little by yourself and you have a lot of application for it. Mining, sorry, I don't have any idea about mining. Power engineering I covered. Automation, yeah, automation is another interesting thing. It is part of digital, like it's an overlap between analog and digital. So yeah, I mean, what do I say about it? Automation, word, no secrets about it. Cost of, okay. I don't know how I'll give to BM sir. I think he will guide you to it. I'll give the number. Sorry, Devi Prasad, I don't have any idea about it. Biotechnology, okay. Sorry, don't know much about it. Okay, yeah, IIT Hyderabad has AI. Okay, yeah, I think okay, I don't know much about it, but yeah, AI, it's a subset of computer science, but there are a lot of specializations which can be done in AI, because like if you're doing a computer science major, then AI, like data science is just a course for you, but if you're doing a major in AI, then it's entirely what you're studying. So yeah, I'm sure everyone knows what AI is. I don't need to explain it more. Is IIT Bombay electrical not same as? Okay, IIT Bombay does not have a separate department for electronics. It has the electrical engineering department, and you will be studying electronics in the electrical department. Like there will be courses on power engineering, but the rest of it, whatever you study, it will mostly be electronics only. So don't be worried that IIT Bombay is not teaching electronics. भर के electronics हो, electrical की degree है. Okay. Sorry, I'm not taking the rating questions. Ocean and naval engineering, sorry, I don't have much of an idea. They're not in IIT Bombay. What is the difference between electrical and electrical engineering? Electrical, could you specify your question, Arnav?
I think Dhruv, our motive is solved,
Yeah.
like, you know, by taking first 45 minutes of discussion, the branch change issue, right? And more than that, like, you know, you have addressed a lot. Thank you very much for coming, and congratulations, guys, once again. Tomorrow we'll have one more session, like, you know, in which the teachers will be there. A description of that session will be there on your group, and a detailed session will be there, and a long session will be there. You must attend that session. It's really very important. Dhruv attended last year. He learned a lot, right? And almost every student in mentorship program attended last year. I could have called all 130 students on the group, but Dhruv addressed everyone during day hours only, and he could explain all the problems properly. Thank you very much, Dhruv. Thank you very much, all of you. Thanks for attending the
I'd just
meeting.
like to end with one thing.
Yeah.
Do your research properly and understand your interest. Don't go too much for what is the trend and all, because trend keep changing very fast. But yeah, do your research, and best way to do research, as I said, type IIT Delhi computer science, go to the department page and see the list of courses available, what are they teaching, what are the books and all. Do your research yourself. Okay, so